Voy a ir afuera a lo que termino de...
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Hey, the camera stayed in the van though, right? Do you know where it's at? Let's see what we got. That you?
Enzo Perales. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. October 11th, they are taking this in the At 9 in the morning.
Enjoy the news.
And a biscuit.
The what?
I had a biscuit because I'm hungry.
Trying to get out of the shed, waiting for it to go to 4355. It looks like. Come on, baby, get down. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get down there. There you go. There you go. Right there. Looking for an inverted hammer. There you go. 365, 500. Right there. There. We're going to take that right there. Bang. 500. Should have waited on it. Should have waited. I always said that. I always said it should have waited. But I didn't. Man, I got another straight too soon. Way too soon. I'm gonna get out here. Today. That's straight. Morning, guys. Can you guys hear me there in Zoom? In the Zoom class? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Man, I got out of that trade too soon. Did you see that? Man, I was like, little too soon. Yeah, so it came down to I sold at 49.59. Price kept going up and down, and then man, it came down to 43. I wanted to go to 55 even. And then it made a little bounce here, and I got out. So I gave, let's see, I gave 2 points away. Just got out a little too soon. A little too soon on that share. Yep, true that. This looks like it wants to go up here. Let's see. See if we can get $100 out of this trade here. There we go. There you go. 150, 150. I see 300 here. 250, 300. Right there. Boom. Get out. I'm gonna get out right here. Right here, I'm gonna get out. There. So, I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? Yeah, I took 300 out of that one. And always I get out there to look where it's going. Yeah, so let's say 9, 9, 9, 9. Oh, okay, here we go. I know where it's going. I should have been looking at this here at 9 o'clock. So I got out way too soon. So there's gonna be somewhere. Let me see, 61. Right in here, there's some resistance here. Looks like right in here. 61.50. 61.50. Some resistance at 61.50. 61.50 right there. That's resistance right there. Mine is always okay. There it is. Okay, so this will go through. I think a chance. This is going to go through. So price is gonna make a retracement. We already saw it made a retracement up here. Price came down. See if I can make it. It may take off before I finish these limitations. So the price is coming back to here. Right there. Okay, so this is as far as I'm looking at it. It'll go. If not, it's too far. Yeah. Whatever is on is way too loud. You want me to mute you over here? Okay. Is it Deegan? Somebody's telephone or TV is way too loud. Somebody's TV or radio is way too loud. Coming up. Okay. So we know that it's Steve watching those APR, what do you call it? When you get old insurance? No, that's what I was hearing. What is that insurance? APR or something like that? Everybody jokes around. ARP. There you go. Stand correct. I think we're all there, huh? We're all there. We can all qualify right now for ARP. See what balance we have. Okay. Yeah. So this went way too low, right? You guys see this? From here to here, it went way too low. Can you guys see that? Okay, so we gotta be careful. We're gonna get chopped up here. We're gonna have a no trade zone here in just a second. I'm gonna put it on here. So we'll see it. We got a no trade zone. See, probably 15. So this would be this is gonna be here a no trade zone here, real quick. I already see it. So from 58, let's see. So from 58 to here, no trade zone. So here we go. So if it breaks this, if it breaks that point right there, we're gonna go long. There's a good chance it'll go long right there. Okay, let's see if we can get 100. So there'll be a retracement here. After the retracement will be a little push. So this would be the target here. Target. Where are you? So this would be the target right there. So if I'm looking to see what direction this thing's going to go in, I'm going to offset myself here. Copy of this. Okay, here, right, ooh, right there. Golly. Got me. Let's see what he does here. This is still to the upside. We still got an opportunity. So we're going to do that. This will be our target. This will be a target. And hit our target and then we can see what happens. Let's see what we got here. So we got a retracement, got a hammer. That's not good, an inverted. Right? So we got to cover that. So there it is. It has to cover it. Price has to go to. So price would have to come up. Price would have to come up here. Because price needs to go right there. Up again. If not, that's what it'll do right there. So I had a little opportunity and it went shot. I got mixed signals here. Definitely got mixed signals right there. Thank you. So it's going to bottom out here right there. Right there. It's going to bottom out. Let's see where it's going to go. Let's see if it'll bounce. So let's take these notes off. This is the target right there. Actually, that should have been the target right there. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so this is down. This is down. This is down. So if you know, buy, get out. This is down. This is down. So I'm looking for a bounce here. That's what I'm looking for. At this pivot, I'm looking for a bounce. But this is down. This is down. This is down. This is a down pattern here. You can see that. That's a down. This is a down pattern here, guys. Down pattern. So price comes up, gives you a higher high. So this was a high for the day. But no, not really, because at 9 o'clock it gave you this high. Okay. So I'm looking for a bounce right here. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. There's another bounce right. Hopefully I can keep this bounce going. Let's see. I'll wait for it to come back to this blue line, and then I'll buy here at the blue. So keep in mind, this is still to the downside. This is still to the downside. This is still to the downside. Well, there's a hammer right there. Inverted. I see a hammer. Now I need an engulfing bone. Let's see what happens here. So I'm going to make some notations here. We're going to go. See, copy. Go down here. So this would be the low for the day. Right? This is still to the downside, guys. This is still to the downside. So higher high, lower high, lower high. So price has to come back up in here, retrace, and then continue to go up if it's going to go up. But this is still a downtrend here. I'm just looking for a bounce. I'm looking for a bounce right in here to take it up to maybe 60. That's what I'm looking for right now. That's the only thing I'm looking for. Price should go up to maybe 60, retrace 59, then go back and try to make it high. Now I got a W here, but I don't know if it'll honor it. The price will come back down on it. So we're going to put lower low for the day. Oops. Let's see what we got. Downtrend, guys. This is down. This area here is a bounce. This area here is a bounce. I don't know if you want to wait for it to bottom out and then look for a retracement, but all this here is a bounce. So let's do this. Let's look for a, today was a lower low. Okay. See, we're going to lower the bank. Okay, so this is the lower. Okay, so this is the lower. So if it's going to go anywhere, it's going to go to 43, 50, 50, 50, 50. If it does, if it'll bottom out, if it bottoms out, if it goes through, all downtrend from there. So let's check out what's going on in the world. This is a little different down. All downtrend, guys, all down. Now keep in mind all this area here, it's all, the price comes up in here, it's over, it's going to take off. All this here is a bounce, all this here. So let's see what it does. If it's going to continue, it should have been a bounce here. Should have been a bounce, right? At 52.25 should have been a bounce, right? At 52.25 should have been a bounce. All right, so let's not panic here. Let's see what's going on. So price will come up. So to change this pattern, price has to come all the way up in here to the pivot. Maybe past the pivot a little bit, and then on the pivot, make a retracement on this pivot here, right in here, all this traffic. No more than this, though, no more. And then let's see, we're going to break resistance here in just a second. We'll break resistance right. Let's get ready for it, prepare for it, let's see what's going on. See, price goes up, price retraces, so still a downtrend, right? So we still got, so in order to break this, it has to come in here. So this would be the previous low, so I'm going to make some notation here. So this is considered a higher high. So this would be a higher high. Higher high. Higher high. See where we're at. 18. This is still a downtrend. And you got a lower. And you got a lower. Changing this to, I'm looking for the font here. This should be a lower low, then you will be copies of mine. And lower low. So every lower low is scaling down. Higher high, lower high, lower high. And you gotta lower high. Lower. So this is changing the pattern here. So this is still down, right? Still down. Continue. Continue. So price has to come up. For price to change, there's actually no floor, so this would continue itself. So if price comes up, price has to come back up in here to change patterns. So let's just say that all this is just scalping here. Scalping, scalping. So price would come up in here, right? You'd have to break this right in here. Price would have to retrace. It would have, so it would go through resistance, become support, and then based on the support here, no more than 30%, right? Then the price we would be looking for price to go back up into this area. Let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going. Yes.
Sorry.
So, all right, guys. So basically, we're not looking for home runs, man. We're just looking to take small profits if we can. The main thing is determining where the trend is going. I'm live, right?
Mhm.
The voice is going and everything. I don't see that little voice that's going. But the main thing is, okay. Want to make sure because I'm running some software over here, some social media software. But the main thing is, I know you guys heard it in the class, the Zoom class. So mainly what we're looking for is just a couple of points. We're not looking for a home run.
We look on the
But the
National
main thing,
Facebook
I mean,
page.
the main thing that we have to look for is where the trend is, right? So we started somewhere up in here at 64. We had a retracement from 64, 61, 58, 58, 58, 58.50. And another one here. So price has to break this area if it's going to continue. If not, it's going to sell off. So you got to keep an eye on that.
Yes.
So these retracements here that you see here, these are all anything against the trend, it's a scalp. Anything against the trend, it's a scalp. What helped here was a hammer, engulfing bar, hammer, engulfing bar, and then it's working its way down again. So you got to see where the market is going to end up.
Shortly. So, but I see a lot of resistance at 30, 43, 48, 75 or 43, 79, 43, 49. I'm not used to saying those numbers. So we're all good. So if I was looking at this, right, and I was looking at this and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to call this out and say that the price would bounce and go back up to, it's back at 55. So,
You have the camera already.
huh?
You have the camera.
Okay. All right. So let me switch this out. So you got a hammer there. So let's see what happens. This is still a downtrend. If you look at it, still a downtrend. Nothing has changed. Retracement. Now we do know that resistance has to break here. This is a resistance line right there. So price has to go up, retrace, so that would change. So let's see what happens here. I see a push to the upside. I mean, I see it wanting to go to the upside. I see it wanting to go to 55. So I'm going to put a target here of 55. I think I had a target here earlier, right? Yeah. Make a copy of this one. Put it right in here. Yeah, I see it going a little higher. I mean, it's still a downtrend, right? But because it's offsetting me, it's not breaking the offset. So I want to see what it does. But I am here coming down. You see that? I'm scaling down. So if that turns into a hammer, this is going to push up to 53. That'll push to 53. Right here, look, 53 right there. But still, these are all scalping trades, right? Because you're offset. So I'm going to call 55, 55, 55, 50 a target to the upside. That's what I'm going to do right there. This should push to the upside. So let's see what happens here. So like I said, all we're looking for is, I mean, we're not looking to go crazy. We're just looking to take a couple of points here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So it's calling this. This is where it's calling for a target here. So no, this is a retracement here. Don't freak out yet. Don't freak out. So engulfing bar, hammer, engulfing bar, engulfing hammer, hammer, hammer. So the market will do what it wants to do. That's for sure. Come on, baby, get up there. So we're looking for price to come up. Really, it's calling for, man, it looks like somewhere in the area of 50. Let's see, this trash right here, right? So 57, maybe 57. All right, so come on, get up there. There it is right there. Look, so it took out the target. Anybody make any money on that one? Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, I'm getting out of this trade here real quick. Let me see. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm going to get out of this trade. I'm done here. Bam. Okay, so this is now, check this out. Check this out. So you got a lot of resistance at 58 here. So this is going to be a retracement to the downside. This is a retracement to the downside right here. 58, 43, 58 is a lot of pressure. So we're going to move this. We're going to make another note here real quick. Right in here. Look, even though you got a hammer, even though you got two hammers here, and then you got an engulfing bar, but real quick it stopped here. So this is real strong. So if you're going to put a buy, let's just say that you're going to just do one contract only, and bring this down to 59. Just in case price does go up, it'll trigger you to the upside because you still got room. You got 59, you got 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So you still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to the upside. And if it doesn't trigger you, cool. No problem. We just know that at 58, there's a lot of traffic, 58 in here. So check this out. If we scrun 58 up, look at that. You see that? You see all this trash right here? That's what it goes by. It goes by history here. So that's what we're looking for. Right now, you got mixed signals. So you got to push to the downside, and then you got an engulfing. So you get this engulfing bar, and then you get a hammer, and then you get a dragonfly, and then you get a hammer pushing up. So you got a mixed signal here. We're not saying it won't run to the upside. I'm just saying what you got here. So you got an engulfing bar, hammer, dragon, right? The Joji, hammer, 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 engulfing bar. So this is saying it wants to go up to 57, retrace 57 to take out 58 and 59. So it's showing a push. It's showing a push to the upside, but again, it'll do whatever it wants to do. So that our target was hit here. This was our target here. So there's where I got out there, pretty much right there. That was a target right there. So again, if you look at yourself being offset, look where it's going. So price would have to come way back here to take you off from the offset. So this is going to try to push up. Be careful here. Be careful. May go down and then push up. So let's just say, right, we're going to do another prediction here. Let's just say this system here is from the 50s, believe it or not, 53, 58. I forgot the guy that I actually have him in my book there. I have a book here. So it's saying it's going to 61. And it can go to 61 because the original target is going to be 64. So your original target to the upside is 64 right there. That would be your original target. That would be your higher high for the day. That would be a turning point there for you. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I like it. I like what it's doing. You got a lower, lower, right? So you got a lower, lower, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low going up. So it's all good there. You're all good there. So 54.50. You may want to make notes here. 54.50. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So we're going to move this just this way. So you got another no trade zone. Yep. So what happened to our no trade zone? We're going to move it over here. Okay, so look what's happening here. So higher high, lower highs, lower highs, lower lower, lower lower, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So we already know what it's trying to do here. So I see that, man, this will trigger here to the upside too right there. I moved the buy limit a little higher. I see some here. I see some here at 57.50. So 57.50 would, remember, we're taking a point or two over, so it's going to trigger me here. It's going to trigger me. I'm just waiting here. Up. Come on, baby. Get me in there. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Oh, here we go. Got me. Okay, so I'm triggered. So I'm waiting. I am just looking for a turnaround here. So keep in mind that I'm always going to test the market with one contract. And once I see where I'm going, I'll add 2 contracts, 4 contracts. But I want to know where it's going. Look at that. It triggered me, and then it went down. But I still don't believe it's going to go down. I still don't believe it's going to go down. I believe it's going to go to 60. I got a hammer. If I close out a hammer, I'm going to get an engulfing bar. So let's see where it closes. Okay, so it's a hammer. So there's an engulfing bar coming, a green one. So I need this candle. I need this candle to close, but it has to be higher. It has to be somewhere in this area here. Let's see what we got here, guys. So right now I'm down $75. And I'm looking for price to come back up to 57, retrace 57.50, retrace 57, and then to the upside. If not, I'm going to take $100 loss here. That's what's going to happen. So let's see what we got. Okay, so I get a hammer. Look, I got a hammer right there. So now I got mixed signals, right? I got a hammer. The only way this works is if I get an engulfing bar. It has to. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. There she is. Yep, engulfing bar. So it has to close right at the top there. Closes at the top of that pivot there. Support the S1. We know there's a good chance it'll retrace to the upside. Let's go. Let's go, Bobcats. Come on, get up there. So I need it to close solid. If it doesn't close solid, it'll be red. There it is, right there. Here we go. Here we go. 57. So we know at 57.50, we have a lot of traffic. As you can see, we got a lot of traffic. Look. All this is traffic here. And you look over here. So between 50, look, check this out. 57 and 55, there's the majority of the traffic. Those 2 points there.
So there's a lot of resistant movement. That's what it means.
Yeah, that's what it means. Yeah, there's just a lot of traffic there. So we're trying to break 57, right? So as soon as we break 57, I got mixed signals here. So I got a dragon so I got a dragon, then I got a doji, then I get an inverted. So that inverted didn't help me to go. Now, if it would have been solid, I would have pushed the button to go long to break this resistance here. So now what has to happen here is price has to close solid at 57.50 before I consider going long. If not, it'll start coming back down. I believe it's trying to go up. I believe it's trying to go up to 61. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it's trying to go up to 61. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. Okay, so we got a support and a resistance here. So for it to continue down, it has to close solid. This has to be solid. And as long as you get these tails like these wicks, this is indication there's weakness to the downside. So it has to be solid. Look. If this closes as a hammer and it dries up, there it is. Solid, right? That's a solid. That's indication that price wants to go down. So right now you got mixed signals because you got, to me, me looking at it, I see it coming down because I see engulfing bar, red, close solid, right? Engulfing bar, and then you got an inverted. Now you got an inverted, so it should push down. There's no reason why it shouldn't push down here. No reason why it should push down. I mean, it does whatever it wants to do, right? So this would push down right here. But, I mean, there's still a lot of fighters here. You got fighters here, you got fighters there. So I wouldn't be surprised if price would come back up to 56, retrace 56, and just fight around here somewhere. I can't see it to the downside. I can't. I'm more wanting to see it to the upside here. Let's see what it does. So we got 150, we got 200, 3. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of here right here. Look, if it touches that line again, which is probably, no, it's going to go through. It's going to go right through it. There it goes. There it goes. So we're up right here. We're up. Come on, baby. Where are you? 337. As soon as it pops here, this is going to pop. This is going to pop here. Don't get out, Sonny. Don't get out. Hold it. Hold. Hold. Come on, baby. Come on. Little retracement here. I had 300 here at the top. So a lot of times, man, a lot of times you hold on to them too long, man, sometimes you lose that profit. So we went, I had 337, almost 400, and I held on to it way too long. So I should have got out of it. Yeah, and it's because I'm thinking that it's going to break this resistance. You know, this is resistance for me right here. So thinking it's going to pop resistance, but it doesn't pop resistance. Remember we talked that the price has to close solid, right? So same thing here. So price would come back to 57. It has to be solid. Like right there, that means nothing. It has to be solid right here, right there, look. Right there. It has to be solid for it to go through. Right there. It has to be solid. If not, a solid will go through. There you go. So we're at $25 when we had $307. So here we go. I believe it's going to go through here. So I'm just going to take a little profit here. Nope, not yet, not yet. I see it going through. It's solid. It's solid. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. It's solid. It's solid. It's solid. Come on, baby. Push. Push, push. We're at 400. Oh, come on. This is solid, 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 solid. Push, push, push. There it is. There it is. It teased it a little bit, so it's going to go through here. Here we go. 400. 400. Come on, baby. Get up there. Come on. Push. Push, 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 push. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is right there. Come on. Push. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I can't get out of this trade. I see it going through. I see our target is 61. So I see it going to 61 here. Come on, baby. Get up there. Oh, please don't let me lose this profit. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Go, 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 go. Get up there. Ah. Come on. Here it is. Here it is. I got to. Okay, here we go. I got a dragon. Oh, man. Got to close as a dragon here. Come on, baby. Get up there. There it is, right there. Bam. There we go. 465. 460. Sonny, get out of this trade, Sonny. Get out of it. Stop being so greedy. Get out of it. But I see it going to 61. Oh, man. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Push, baby. Push. Push. Dale, vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. There you go. There you go. I got a hammer. I got a hammer here. I got a hammer. Yep, yep. Let's see if it'll push. Come on. Man, come on, dude. One more pop, and I'm just going to take the profits, man. I can't take this anymore. Unless it takes it from me. Yep, it's going to take it from me. Oh, man.
Explain your feelings.
I mean, that's why when, you're up here, we had 300 and we had 400, we should have pulled the plug. But it comes to resistance, and I'm thinking it's going to pop resistance because I see it going to 61. So, I mean, knowing where it wants to go, I see it here, all this area right here, trying to break this. This is why I say 61. I'm like, no, I see it going to 61. But again, the market does what it wants because once it hits, once it comes up and has problems breaking that resistance, it's going to sell off. Unless it rallies up again, but chances are, look, we hit it. Look, we hit it one. Look how many times we hit it. So if we lose this, I mean, this was our fault here because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 attempts of going long, and it didn't go long. So this was our fault here. Oh, man. We let a winner go to a loser. Oh, man, my charts are blinking here. Oh, man, a beautiful long, and we let it go to the toilet. To the toilet. But
I can't even close that knot that you did over here, right?
no. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So normally, I mean, to me, I know where it wants to go, but this is all a sell. So it may come back up to 56. So it has to go to 57 to retrace to go, you know, if not, it'll retrace to the downside. So I'm going to take this off here for a little bit. So we're still in it. I mean, we're still in it, but we had money here. You know what I mean? We had money here at the top, so we should have taken it. But a lot of times, you know, like that right there where it closes, that's what keeps you in there. You know, that's what keeps you in there. Here it comes to the downside. Here it comes. You know, we should have got rid of it. So I'm going to reverse this position here. No, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to see what it does. I want to see what it does because I'm at a bounce here. No, I'm not at a bounce. The bounce would be 43.50 would be the bounce. So, yeah, that would be the bounce to the upside. So this is still pushing. This is still pushing down. It's trying to push down. Trying to push down. My chart wants to turn off. Trying to. So if the charts do turn off, here we go.
That's what he was telling me, right?
Yeah, earlier because I run a lot of software, so. We'll be okay. That's why it's important when you're in to make sure you put your stops in, man, because you never know when your chart's going to go dead or your brokerage. And worst case scenario, it'll top you off it and get you out of the trade, you know, so you won't get in trouble. So let's see what we got here. I'm good here. Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like. When the charts blink, I lose all my notes. I got to start with the notes again, all over again. That's the only thing I don't like. All right. Hey, what time is the community lunch, Beth? At 11? So Gabe's cooking or somebody else is cooking? Do you know what they're making?
Chicken, mashed potato.
Ooh, man. Makes me want to stay for the community lunch. Chicken, mashed potatoes.
With the latest version on Ninja Trader,
Yeah.
you very rare.
Yeah. It actually does it by itself, and it does the rollover by itself. So it kind of helps that, you know, you have that rollover there. There's the charts right there. So yeah, it kind of helps that I like that it has the rollover. All right, guys. So this is to the downside. This is down to the downside. Let's see. So this is still pushing, but this is pushing to the downside. You got everything pushing to the downside. The next level that I see where it'll bounce is 46. 46. So this is to the downside, guys. So you got support. Where's our pivot at? Let's see what. 2. So this is going to continue going down. 3, and then you got your pivot. Where's your pivot at? Where's the pivot? Let me see something real quick. I want to see if I set it up this morning with my, yeah, I put pivots is in there. Okay, just want to make sure. So this should continue going down here. This should continue going down, right? Come on, get down there if you're going to get down there. So let me see. I see a bounce here. Let me see. Why do I see a bounce? Okay, here we go. This is why I see a bounce. So I'm going to go from here to here. Oh, no, wait a minute. Is that right? Is that right? Right there? Does it look right? Yeah, it does look right. So a little further down. So this is a little bounce here, a little pivot here. Let me see. The pivot would be at 43.50. 43.50 would be a pivot. So 43, yeah, that's a bounce right there. Now remember, any bounce against a trend, it's only for 1 point. Only for 1 point. There it is right there, look. So you would have got in at 50.50, and it would have hit 50.50. It's going to push up a little higher. But remember, any scalping against the trend is only for a point. I don't recommend that you try to sit there and try to get 2 or 3 points, especially when it's against the trend, because this is still against the trend. Look, it's all against the trend. So check this out. If you really wanted to see price change, right, you say, well, where will it change to the upside? It'd be 50% of this trend. So let's do it now. Watch. Where would you say 50% of that trade was to change the pattern? Y'all see it?
55.
Where?
55.
55 would be half. It has to be half, right? That's a good place. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, 4.5, 54, 54, 50, 55. Yeah. So that means, okay, we'll make some notations here. So that means price would have to bounce up to 55, right? A little bit over 55. It would have to retrace 55 into this here. And normally no more than 30%, no more than 30. So going to the upside, the first target would be support 1. That's your first. Do you know who that was, Soph? Okay, check. You may need to lock the door so nobody just walks in. So it has to retrace in here, no more than 30, right back into support.
And then traded some.
What's that?
Is that traded some? You said it.
No. That's a good place to trade, but we're just trying to see what direction it's going in. So we already know that we have a bounce here right at the bottom. What's that, Soph? Sophie. Oh, Randy? Okay. No. You can help him out there.
No, I got your phone.
No, I just wanted to see who it was. That's all.
Do you know
Okay.
anybody that needs a sofa?
A what?
A sofa?
Sofa? Man, I know I need somebody that somebody needs a refrigerator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody in our community needs a refrigerator. Yeah.
My mom texted me that she has one and still don't know what condition or what my cousin Anthony gave to them.
This is still pushing down, guys. This is still pushing down. Wow, look at that. Crazy, still pushing down. Man, this is a reversal point here. Wow, this is a reversal point here. Yep. Wow. So price has to go back up to, man, price would have to come way up there. So better stay short. Yeah, price has to. Well, it'll close it. Yeah, if that's one of the main things that you never know when the system's going to shut, or you never know even when your internet's going to go down, right? So you want to make sure that you always want to make sure that you have your stops. Like I usually do the ATM, right? So the ATM, it's like 2 points and then 1 point and 1 point, right? It'll let it run. But you got to make sure that stops in there. Unless I'm watching it or I'm scalping it, I'm in and out, in and out, in and out. So we got a little bit of trash here, right?
When you say trash is.
When I say trash, yeah, when I say trash is like when it's going sideways. When it's trying to go sideways here. The crazy thing is that this is all still to the downside. Even if it retraces, even if price works its way up here, it's still a downtrend. Any way you look at it, see that? So,
How far you think it's going to go down?
how far it's going to go? I think it's going to go down. You got resistance at 30. You got resistance at 47. 47. You got resistance at 38. Well, when I say resistance, I'm talking about support and resistance. And 40. So, like I said, this is still to the downside, very much. It's going to go through 47 here in a minute. 46, 47 to the downside. So when I talk about trash, this is what I'm talking about. You had a gap on price, went up, came down. So this is pretty much what I'm talking about. I try not to. So unless I see a good retracement, so let's just say that, remember, if you're going to go against the trend, you're only going to go for 1 point, right? So if you were going to go long or you were going to put a buy limit, the buy limit would be right here. I would move it just a little bit somewhere in there. So that tells you if it takes off, it's going to take off. So it'll go 51, 51, it'll go 50, 51, 52, 50.
Over the resistance.
Yeah, just so,
I broke the resistance.
yeah, I want to make sure it goes through this line. So let's just say this line here, right? I want to make sure it goes to the second one or the third one. So it'd be 50. It would be, let's see, 50. It looks like 50, 50. So, but the thing is, the trend is still to the downside. It's, so it may bounce and go up and retrace, because it gets to 51, right? 51 in here, 50, 51, it'll push down again. You'll see where it comes up. And this is why I talk about trading. When you're trading against the trend, it's only good for 1 point. So let's just say you would have got in at, I think we talked about, what was it, 48.50, 48.50, 49.50. So you would have made 2 points there. If you would have got in at 49 to 50, you would have made 1.5 points. So now it's trying to make a little rally there. So this resistance here, you got resistance here. So now it's gonna try to sell a little bit here. So it's still, like I said, it's still in the downtrend. It's going to try to retrace here. Now, if it closes solid here, we already know it's going to go long. There it is, solid. See how it closed solid? I got in on this trade here. Yeah, I got in on this trade. Real quick. I didn't trust it in here. So I get this hammer, an inverted hammer, and I took a little trade there. And like I said, you can only, they're only good for 1 point. So look, so if I scrunch this up here, right? That's your next level. That's your next level right there of resistance. Look at all the supporting resistance. Price will continue to go through there. So I was having problems there. You see that? you know, aggressive traders will wait for a hammer. So watch this. That hammer right there, people will buy right there. Aggressive traders will buy based on that hammer right there because they know it's going to go through. Watch. That engulfing, that hammer, they're waiting for another engulfing bar. So the next candle should push to the blue line. See that?
Over there, it's not open trade.
Yeah, over here? Yeah. Yeah. So there it is. See, there's your engulfing bar. So it's going to try to rally right there a little bit. Okay.
You're seeing it right.
Yeah, you're seeing it right. I don't show it because people are like,
Gotcha.
that's a lot. You know what I mean? That's the only reason I don't show it. But those are true numbers right there.
That was a big number.
Huh?
Before that one was a big number too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're real. I just don't show them because then, you know what I mean? It just, because really, I mean, really what we're trying to do is we're trying to make 2 points in the market. So we're not looking for, you know, to me, if I get stuck in a trade, I already know where it's shifting, you know, where the market is shifting, then, see, like that trade right there. So this is a small trade for us, right? So that's what we're making right there. Evan. So I got to take profits, but I see it coming up to 55.
Move it to the chart. Okay?
Oh, sorry. So I see it going to 55. So it's hard for me to get out of these trades because I see it going to 55. I see it coming in this area here, but I'm up right here. I'm up 700, right? 700, only 7 contracts, right? So I got to pull the plug. I mean, there it goes. Look, see, 55. There it is, 55 right there. So I'm out of it. So we took $900 out of it. You know what I mean? So we got 2 accounts. We got this account that I don't show, right? Because that's a crazy account. And this one here is an account where 2 contracts, 4 contracts, you know. So how did you guys do that? Y'all take that trade? Look, see what I mean? See that?
You did it cyclic or you
See that right there? Comes up, retraces, goes up, retraces, and it goes up. So it's going to try to go to, I say 61. I say 61 in this area, right there. That's where I call right there, 61. Now you're going to see some red candles. So, like I said, you never, there it is, there's your red candle. So you really never know. There's a retracement. That's a retracement. So if it, okay, so if this retraces here, anybody take that trade to the upside on Zoom? Good. You make a little bit of money on that one? Okay. So, yeah, I sat on that one for a while and I just kept buying one contract on the retracements until they got me in. So this is a retracement here. What, babe?
You still want to see live over there?
Oh, no, I'm going to get out. Okay, so, all right, guys. You guys on, well, you, Facebook and YouTube, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.